Gentlemen, we have, speaking of awards and Cy Youngs and all that stuff, now to bring you the award-winning Paul Hoynes rant, I give you the one and only Paul Hoynes. Pay attention, there will be questions.
Les, we're almost at my favorite holiday of the year, Halloween. Halloween because it means, in most cases, the baseball season is over. But Les, this is a vicious cycle for me. It's a two-edged sword. I mean, my job at my house is to buy the candy for all the little trick-or-treaters and the witches and goblins that come to our door. And Les, I always buy it too soon. I always eat half of it, and I always have to make a second run to go get more. So Les, I found this great deal at our drugstore near our house. Buy one bag of candy, get one free. Les, I could have spent $200 in this place. I mean, I had to call 911 to get out of just having them drag me out of this place. But still, Les, it still possesses me. Eating one bag of Milky Way, snack-sized Milky Ways a day is not a good way to live your life. It's just not. And so, you know what I did? I had to take all the candy and hide it. I put it down the basement. Now, obviously I know where I hid it, but the fact is I've got to go down two flights of stairs to get it and come back up 2 flights of stairs. When I go down one flight of stairs, I've already forgotten what I'm looking for. So, it's worked out. It's worked out, but it's a vicious cycle for me. I've really got to work at it. And I'm thinking, Les, that maybe the Browns are stuck in this kind of vicious cycle. Maybe the Browns and their fans are kind of stuck in this vicious cycle. It doesn't matter. The fans, they have so many fans here that are so great that it doesn't matter what they did the year before. They're always going to the Super Bowl the next year. Like last year, they're 7-8-1, right? They're 7-8-1. Baker-Mayfield is going to be the next Tom Brady. Freddie-Kitchens is a play-calling genius, I mean, Halloween is right here, and there's Snickers for everybody. And then reality sets in. The Browns go 2-5. Baker-Mayfield is running for his life behind a leaky offensive line. Odell-Beckham seems more concerned with wearing expensive watches during games than catching passes. Nick-Chubb, who never fumbles, keeps fumbling. And the only thing myles-garrett is nice enough to pose with a fan to get his picture taken. Then the fan takes a selfie and punches him in the face and drives away. The only thing the Browns do right is commit penalties. So what are we supposed to do about this? Then with freddie-kitchens is game day management. I think the best thing they could do right now is put him in my basement next to the Halloween candy. They'd both be better off.
What my problem is? It's similar to yours. The popcorn, they have the bag is blown up, but there's only like a quarter of the thing full, right? So I can get away with eating a lot of popcorn, and then and you move the popcorn around a little bit so your wife doesn't think that you're eating a lot of popcorn. Then all of a sudden you get to that one handful, and that's the one the whole thing caves in, and whatever you thought you were getting away with, you're not getting away with it anymore.
My wife is yelling at me. She finds empty bags, candy wrappers all over the house.
What on your street? What's the number one candy? Whatever you give them.
Whatever I give them, but Nestle's Crunch. That's what we give out. That's what I give
big.
out.
That's not like a little.
Those are
Kiss.
The little ones, but we don't give out the big ones.
Yeah, you save them for yourselves.
Yeah.
Smart move on your part. And then you go dressed as a little kid and
no.
Did they give you? I mean, your favorite is chocolate cake. How do you handle that on Halloween?
No chocolate cake on Halloween. I just can't stop eating it. My dentist does not love me.
There's an art. Yes, he does. He gets the billion for it.
Right.
There's an art to moving the popcorn or candy around to make it look like you haven't touched any. And then there's one piece of candy, a Hershey Kiss, that just the whole
house
thing
of cards.
Thanks to Paul.